always looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the move that really move 'em. I said chill, up and down, that's fine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy.
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event, Triple J, and welcome to the Three Bells Podcast NXT post-deadline episode. Tonight, I'm here joined with my guy, Shane O'Mac. Mundo, having technical difficulties, will be here soon. Shane, how we feeling tonight?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money.
Here comes the money.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Happy Sexy Tuesday, everybody. Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy. Love that song. Love that theme song. You know, sometimes you just got to play that song and get your confidence in, you know? Anyway, we got quite a bit to talk about for this NXT, this deadline aftermath. The fallout. Gonna talk about it, fellas. What's going on?
Man, I'm ready, Shane. I'm sure everyone out there is. If Mundo was here with us right now, he'll be ready. I know you're ready. Please bless us.
Because Mundo is getting himself ready. Hopefully he'll be ready soon. And you're ready, Jay. Hopefully everybody out there is ready. So let's do it. Let's get it for this is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so Shane, we start off the episode with them showing us what happened this past weekend at Deadline, pretty much. You know, and if anybody didn't see Deadline, they can either watch it on Peacock or they can watch our watch party that we had over the weekend.
Yep.
So, we begin this episode with Miss Giulia in the ring.
But before that, we're going to
Christopher.
hit the chat board. And of course, we get Tuesday night Christopher. He's showing love to Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, are the best women in NXT. And they were looking so beautiful tonight on NXT. You know what? Whether you like them or you don't, you have to agree with Chris. They did look quite ravishing tonight in their cute little matching outfits. And
Yo.
they did. They did look cute.
I think they did.
Very cute.
I think they did the same thing at the last fight that they had together. Also, it's quite unique how they do it.
Well, they are friends, so you know it's bound to happen. That that they're gonna wear, the same cute outfits. But you mentioned Giulia.
Yeah.
Well, here she is with her
Women's
hand.
Iron Survivor winner.
Woohoo!
I am the Iron Survivor.
She sounds like Oscar and Oscar.
She sure does. Yes.
Which
Just gonna
means
say that.
I'm going to do what I came here for.
What was that?
Roxanne, at New Year's Evil in LA,
I love how
the
she says her
beautiful
name.
madness will become the NXT
LA.
Women's Champion.
Roxanne.
Congratulations, Giulia. Oh, you're the luckiest woman in the world to have survived that
Roxanne.
life. wasn't sure you won, but
Okay, so let's pause before we have Mundo. Ah, great. We're frozen.
Yes, we are. Yes, I'm looking at it right now on the
We're
85-inch TV.
We're offline. Oh, we're
We're
back.
offline.
We're all back now.
Well, that's because, again, like I mentioned to you guys, we have a whole storm happening right now.
Wow.
So
Thank you,
you're going to have to bear with us. Yeah, I mean, this is New York. We're dealing with a bad storm right now. So if you're from the South, you know, usually in a storm like this, cut your power off and call it a night. But we're going to give it a try anyway.
Take two.
Right. Take,
Giulia and Roxanne.
rewind and we got to do it all over again.
I feel so out of my element right now, man. Different space. It's just like, ugh. But I'm happy to be here.
Fine.
Looking good. You got
This is
you in a
bad.
good spot. You're much more shinier.
Yeah, I have a light on top of me instead of in front of me. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, so we have Mundo in a new location and we have Giulia speaking English. What a night so far. What a
Right.
night. And Roxy just came out.
in my opinion, I think Soul was the MVP of the match. Even Ren Sinclair, she spent most of the time in the penalty box, and she still almost pulled it
Because
off.
I jinxed it.
Zarya and Stephanie, they didn't lose. They just ran out of time.
It's crazy. Giulia was the only one out of everybody in that ring that didn't get pinned that night.
You won, yeah, but fortunately for you, you're not on my level. But
I
I'll give it
agree.
to you guys. On Saturday, the ladies proved once again why we have the best women's division in all of wrestling.
Hands down.
But like
I agree as well.
none of you guys are on my level. And that's not going to change anytime soon, Giulia.
So
Especially
confident.
not at New Year's Evil, because I don't know if you forgot, but we've been here before. Yeah, we have, and it was the same result as it has been for the past year. Me holding my title in the air, reigning
she's
over
got a title for a
my
minute.
division.
Almost.
And at New Year's
She
Evil,
she wanted that stand and deliver.
down, same result. The beautiful madness falling short to the prodigy, and that's if you even make it to New Year's Evil in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. How about we do this right now?
She sounds like EO.
I'm not
Right
too
now.
sure about
Sure,
that,
I was saying
Giulia.
Oscar in the
You
beginning.
saying
when-
Oscar?
when she
I
first
really
came.
don't know, because I don't think you're going to make it to New Year's Evil because of us. And look, I know you think your best friend Stephanie's going to come out here and save you, but she can't. She won't.
Why not?
Because there's no question about who did it.
Don't move, medical's here. What hurts? They're right here. Don't move, don't move. Here, stay down. Don't move. Who did this? What happened? What happened? Try not to move.
This
What
is
happened?
trending on every
What
year.
hurts? Tell me what hurts.
Somebody's hurt. Like, who did it? Who did it? What happened? Where you heard that? Like, that's mad question. Like, I'm just, oh shit.
But we know who did it because she just said it.
Right.
So
Oh, shit. Lonnie.
it's the bestie.
Cavalry has arrived. Kalani Jordan. Evening the odds, even if for just a moment. Whoa. Uh-oh.
So they in there thumping, y'all. 4 women.
Juan Soto for the Mets swinging like that.
Heard that reference?
Well, look, tonight's short.
Hey.
Juan
700
Soto for the
million.
Mets.
Hey.
That's
We
right.
know he a Met fan.
765.
Ugh.
Speaking of that, Jay, I sent y'all a video earlier today from the Pat McAfee show of Michael Cole talking about it because he's a Mets fan and he's a Jets fan like me too.
That's crazy. Talking about Pat McAfee, he made this is did you know? By the way.
Oh really?
This is did you know?
Did you know?
Since you brought him up. Pat McAfee, in his NFL career, made $15 million. His deal with ESPN, $85 million.
So clearly, he's doing much better with ESPN than he did with the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
And now the Pat McAfee show is a $500 million business.
And it's so weird because they don't do much different from any other show. They just curse.
Right.
Like literally, that's because I watch it. Well, when I have the chance, because I only have one day off during the week now. But yeah, they don't do anything different. Now imagine the First Take continued what they do and curse.
Oh,
and at 10 o'clock in the morning they say fuck, shit, ass, bitch. like really, that's all they do that's different. Like there's nothing different that they do on that show, and it's like 1,000 of them at that on top of that.
That's crazy.
But I love the show though. It's cool.
Of course you do. So does everybody else. Thus the numbers.
Right.
The numbers don't lie.
And that's why it comes on right behind First Take. They keep the numbers high, keep the numbers up.
They make sure they don't drop. And then when he does the Saturday the college football for Saturdays.
Right.
Everybody watches that on Saturdays, pretty much. If you're into college football. Also,
we spoke about this last week. It's too much. It's too much.
I would have a headache if I had to talk like that to you guys. I mean, yeah, we have our moments, sure, but for the whole show to be like rooted as that, yeah, it's these three wrestling guys. They do all types of cursing and all types of everything. That's a real cool show, and it's like, wow, that's what it.
Yeah,
they talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even know what they're talking about. Nobody knows what we're talking about, but they remember the curse words. They remember the back and forth between Dez and I, or Jay and I, or Jay and Dez, Mundo, excuse me. So, yeah.
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 That's why I was scared to post that video. I'm sorry, Jay. I was scared to post that video of my reaction to the match last night with the Triple Threat Ladies match, because I was, I cussed in it. But I'm like, and I felt I was a little too harsh. But LeJuan was like, no, you were good. It was warranted. But I was like, I felt a different type of way. But he reassured me. For real.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Hey, maybe you get high numbers. Maybe that's what. I mean, what do our people want?
Right.
That's what it is.
Honesty. People want honesty. I kept it a buck. I'm like, look. This wasn't it. And I tried to, show clips of the best moments of that match. And, you hear me like trashing it, but it's, it wound up being a 3-minute match of, while I was talking, but, the match was probably like maybe about 6 minutes or so. So it was about 3 minutes of garbage that I didn't show. I'm not going to lie. It was just like weirdness. But yeah, that's no here or there, Jay.
Trash. Trash.
So we see the entire men's locker room in the back watching Ethan Page's reaction after the match. What's going on there? I know it's Stax, Tony D, one of the Gallus boys, NQCC, Lexus King, and All Ego, and Dion Lennox as well in the back.
To win the championship.
This is the video they're watching, by the way.
There goes them 3 guys again.
You have no idea who they are.
No clue how to
loser. You know, moron, idiot. What are you saying? Him, idiot.
This was so weird. This is weird. Everybody's watching him, and he's sitting right there.
Come on, man, you're killing the vibe of the room.
You
lost. Get over it.
Get over it. Tony, I don't know how to get back into the NXT title picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You blew it. Can't even believe I'm saying this right now, but
you blew
got
it.
a little bit of a soft spot for you, Paige. So how about a North American title match tonight?
Damn. Straight like that.
I'm a former
Just
NXT
like that.
champion. When I was champion, I carried this entire brand on my back. I turned NXT into NXT. Tony, I mean no offense for this, but
Egos get into
the North American Championship is just to step down for me.
Okay. I
I
try
mean,
to be a nice
it's not
guy,
mine. It
extend
really
an olive
is.
branch, because I see you sitting in the corner like a lost puppy. You don't want the match? Fine. I'll open it up to the room.
The room went crazy. Oh my gosh.
Everyone's me. Don, I'll take the match. No, I don't want you to take a step down.
It's not a step down, Don. It's not a step down.
Too late, you said.
Don, if I can't beat the North American champion, my career is pretty much over.
That's why you said it the first time.
Beat him.
I need this. Please.
Weird.
That's all you had to say, Paige. I'll see you out there, kid.
That doesn't make sense.
Jay, is that Oro Mensah back there?
Yes.
That was Ormessa.
He's back.
Okay,
That
'cause
didn't
I'm
make
like,
sense.
I guess him standing on the couch threw me off. I'm like, 'cause I'm looking at it right now. I'm like,
He just popped out of nowhere like he came late into
Yeah.
the scene.
Mm-hmm. That was
Because
so,
he
that
wasn't
was
there in
so
the beginning.
weird.
He definitely wasn't there in the beginning.
Yeah, he jumped on the chair when they was like, "Hey, who wants the title? Who wants the
he's like,
title
hold up,
match?"
I haven't been on TV in like months.
Right. So that was his moment, I guess.
Mind
He's like
you,
that
it's
person
like
who, he's like that person who comes into the picture late.
shit. When did they figure out their feud between him and Ethan Page? Didn't they have problems?
Yes. I guess.
I know
guess
his
Goro's
latest
looking out.
problem was Lexus King, but I mean, when did they figure that out and finish it up? But whatever.
Man, Lexus is still going through his good guy mode. So yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck.
I don't like it. It's.
You know what it is?
I don't know.
I was sitting back and watching his father's promos. And he has those moments where he goes nice guy, and then next thing you know, he snaps. And there
Who's
was
Ken?
one, right? And the moment he got fired from WCW, he went to ECW the next night, and he was ready to piss on stage in front of everybody and beat up anybody that was around him because he called the corporate owners marks. And Heyman was like, chill. He already had his hand down his pants, literally ready to do this shit out there, and you're like, no. He's cursing them out, telling them to SMD. Yo, it was wild. It was wild.
Right, Mundo.
Bananas.
Exactly.
Trust me. King is eventually with what King is gonna do. He's gonna have that nice guy mode, and then eventually, it's gonna lead to him snapping like his pops down the line
And taking a piss in the middle of the ring.
in the. Yeah. That will be the day our vacation starts.
Right, exactly. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Part 2, because there's no way we're talking about that.
I would not have a show that day because it's going to be during my time. I'm like, nope, we're not having NXT night. NXT has been canceled. We'll see you guys on Friday.
All right. Talking about Lexus, we see Dempsey with them. Our next segment leading up to our first match.
No. Before that, we have backstage with NQCC, Briggs, the family, Paige, and King.
That's what I said.
You know? Is it?
I say King. and Dempsey.
Right.
And
It starts with King and
Oh no, this
Dempsey.
is the second one. Yeah, it's another one.
Yeah,
It's the same people again.
It's one.
Yeah, it was a commercial, and then it went into a whole nother the same thing again. Basically,
Yeah. So
they
this
had
is
a
back
repeat.
from commercial,
Right.
and we see King and
OTM and everybody else.
correct.
In Minneapolis, I did some soul searching.
That's a good place
And I've
for
come
it.
to find out I am a man of integrity. Not only that, Charlie, but my wrestling has been top notch lately. Look, I'm just going to cut straight to the point. I want another shot at the Heritage Cup.
Of course you do. Look, Lexus, I've already given you a shot of the Heritage Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So let me think about it, all right?
Hey, that's all the king could ever ask for.
I don't like
Fellas,
this good guy.
Ren,
I don't.
Say I'm proud of y'all.
I do.
Understatement. I mean, Miles, Tavion,
Look, it's
y'all
our
came this
MVP.
close to winning the NXT title.
Yes, sir.
Best tag team in this place, guys.
and RKO Jr.
You showed the world that you
He
belong
wasn't
at the
the
top of the NXT Women's Division.
Charles, you have no idea how much that means.
Mira nomás. Now, didn't we tell y'all could bring them tag titles back home? Huh? Okay.
Damn.
Big dogs. Let them know.
These nuggets.
Here comes the Grand Theft
Baby girl,
Auto
the
Street
only
Dogs.
words that should be coming out of your mouth are thank you, Jada.
Where's
Because
this
if I
coming
never
from?
ducked Lola's back
Jada.
fist, you wouldn't have fallen into that last chance spot.
I know that's
But
right.
if you didn't duck Lola's back fist, then you would have gotten knocked out. And
I could knock your ass out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like your number one focus should be on the woman that put you to sleep in front of company.
Exactly.
But I get it though, because she's like, damn, if I wouldn't have ducked that and Lola dragged me out and you wouldn't have fell and got the 1, 2, 3. But hindsight 2020.
Pretty much.
For the company.
Captain Hindsight.
So we got our first match of the night, and that's featuring Javon Evans against Wes Lee.
Part 2.
Part 2. And what led to this one was where Lexus and Javon were Wes and Javon were backstage, and Wes was pretty much like, you could be just like me down the line. And Javon was like, I don't want to be like you. Which led to Wesley punching him in the face. And we get this match tonight. Quick thoughts on this, Mundo?
He sucker punched him. Let's start there. But I have no ill will because it's Wes Lee versus Javon, my two favorites of NXT. So it is what it is. Part 2, I enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised that Javon got the victory tonight because of the fact that he got the win in the first match. And I mean, they came out basically shooting fair. These motherfuckers was basically throwing hands, not wrestling. They were throwing hands at each other. Obviously not UFC style, but they were throwing hands, making it look like something that you would see in the street. And I liked it. And thought this match was cool. I'm really, really happy with the fact that Wes Lee has taken the assignment of elevating Javon to the next level. He's working with him, and it's showing. Javon's getting more confident. The selling it's always been awesome, but I mean, like, just to the point where you're like, oh damn, he's about to lose. But no, he comes back, and I'm like, just like tonight with that cardiac kick, I thought it was over. I'm like, oh man, they got him right by the ropes where you would think that he would be able to get his arm underneath the rope to stop the count. I was like, it's over. But no, he kicked out, and I was like, oh shit. And he had more in the tank. And I'm so used to him finishing with the cutter off the ropes now. I forgot what his finishing move was. I don't even know if we know the name of the finishing move. But he got it tonight. And I was just like, wow. That's 2 wins over Wesley. I get it. Wes, you're pissed off. You're like, no, wait, this young buck should not be winning. He should not be beating me. But he did teach him a lesson in the middle of all that. Between the hands being thrown in the beginning of the match and the finisher. Wesley was taking him to school. And I enjoyed this match 100%. This match got a star next to it because you know what that means. It's a candidate for match of the night for me. Thoroughly enjoyed it, top to bottom, and I am very happy that Javon got the win. And let's see, maybe they'll get a third match. I don't know. I really don't know.
Cool.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at all, Jay.
Was that Shane?
At all.
To you, Shane. Question to you: was this better than the first match?
It was better. Well, not to say that the first match was bad, because like I said, these two individuals, they are the type of superstars that no matter how many times they go head to head, it seems brand new. It's not like the same as the last match. It's almost as if they're getting better and better. Even the announce table said that Javon is growing before our eyes.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, as a young kid, you're usually like a knucklehead, closed-minded, conceited, because you think you know it all and about all of that. But the thing with him that I do like, even though he has that, he kind of carries that cocky, youthful playfulness, immature, as part of his character. But I love the fact that he opens his mind enough to continue to grow, continue to improve, continue to even become a good seller to complement his opponents.
Right.
At the same time, they pushing him and teaching him. So this is why I know for me he's one of my favorites, because of the fact that he is so young and he is so agile. I mean, did you see how high up in the air he went when he did like this certain move on West? And I mean, he could literally like touch the lights above the ring.
If he wanted to. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He can tap it like somebody going for, a slam dunk. He could tap it and land on his opponent perfectly. So
Right,
yeah,
and
shout out to both of them.
I just want to add to that. If since you brought that up, Jay, if you remember, we this was the first match that we talked about where high flyers were going against each other and they started grounding each other.
Right.
That last match was okay. You getting grounded now. You got to mat wrestle. See what you got. Right? We didn't. They didn't rely on that. They did what they normally do, and it was basically just trying to one up the other, and it was cool. And I'll take this match over the first one, only because of the unpredictable ending and the fact that it looked like Javon was going to lose, and he came out on top, straight up.
Cool. Shout out to Javon for picking up this victory.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So now we see Axiom and Frazier in the back. What are them boys?
I'm struggling out here.
Frazier.
Man, he's still looking bad with that
When you
one.
had it, he was right there. You could have pinned him and become the Iron Survivor.
Look on the bright side of me, all right? We still got these bad boys, don't we?
We do.
He needs help.
We do. Listen, Nathan, I want to apologize because I was worried. I was worried about you having to compete twice, but I see it now. You did it. You got your nose.
I guess that's what happens
Didn't
like
matter.
whenever
You
you
walked
get
out there
hit
with
in
me,
those areas.
and we defended the titles.
Brother, you carried us out there. I couldn't even breathe. Without your performance, we're genuinely not the champions anymore. Like,
Couldn't hear you.
oh, man.
Didn't hear that last line.
My performance, Nathan.
I know. I see it right now. I said when you get hit in the nose area, all of this gets
Oba kind of
bruised
screwed that
up.
one up, didn't
The
he?
eyes.
Dude, Oba. He wasn't even in the match, was he? Oh.
And you're really mad at him, huh?
Well, of course I am, Nathan. I want you to succeed. You are my tag team partner. I'll do anything for you.
Oh.
No.
Amigo, I got to make this right, man.
No, Nathan. I will.
No,
make
no,
this
Amigo,
right.
trust me. I need to make this right. Right?
Have an
Brother,
idea.
I'll handle it, all right?
Nah.
Just you watch.
I'm the tag team champion. No, I'm the tag team champion. No, I'm the tag team champions. I'll make it right, goddammit.
I want what's best for you.
Because I love you, man. I love you, Chica. Love you, man.
I don't seem to love you, so you know what? I'm going to go make it right. I'll be right back.
then, so how come they both exited in different directions?
So weird. What was that?
You know
what was that?
I'm going to go this way, you go that way, even though we're in the room with one door that way. Right? Like, okay.
Cut. Oh snap! So we see Briggs. What's Briggs talking about? I didn't see this.
This past summer, I fought in the Pro Wrestling Noah N1 Victory Tournament in
he
Japan.
went to
The
Noah?
Japanese wrestling style, it's different. It's tough, it's gritty. It feels like it was made for me. In the 2 months that I was there, one wrestler impressed me. It was Inamura.
My first impression of Briggs was he fits the Japanese side. He has the fighting spirit like WWE Hall of Famer Stan Hansen. In the ring,
Hansen.
when the Briggs get in the zone, he has a crazy side, which I like.
Inamura and I clicked because he's a grown man. He was raised in a different culture. I'm not dealing with the immaturity like I was before. Sure.
Shots.
There's a language barrier.
When the opportunity for me to come to NXT opened up, I jumped at it. I knew Briggs and I could do damage in the tag team division. Kind of crazy!
Look, I didn't want to be part of a tag again, but I saw him training in Japan. Ava wants to see more from the tag team division. There won't be a tag team division after Inamura and I are done with it.
I love competition, the fight, the struggle. Josa and Inamura are ready to create chaos in NXT.
MXT.
Okay, so yeah, guys, we got to keep an eye on those two.
Oh shit. It's only about a matter of time before he turns on them.
Jay, for all that, right, Jay? For all that, he could have just stayed with Brooks. If you're going to be in a tag team again.
All right. That's what's going to happen. The same shit that happened to him and Jensen. I mean, him and Jensen. It's going to happen to him in Inamura.
No, but the difference is...
he's going to realize it's him.
But the difference is, and he just mentioned it, excuse me, that's why I said shots fired. When he said this dude is mature, a.k.a. Jensen being immature. So this is a different guy, which is a reason why he doesn't mind being a tag teamer again. Right. So maybe we will see something different about him from what he has learned. What he has learned there, because you're always learning something new there and bringing it back here. Case in point, Tavion, he proven that. And now you have this guy as your tag teamer. Who knows what this guy is capable of doing now? And this other guy, we need to see what's up with him.
Yeah, because we didn't see much of him at all yet. We've just seen him backstage and in those little brawls. But yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that match, Jay. To see them guy go at it.
Balor.
Hey, we got Finn Balor in the house. He says hello. What's good, Finn? Hope you're getting yourself ready for Saturday.
Are you winning the title this week?
Yeah, he's going for the gold. The second, right? Second.
He's trying to get.
Yeah, triple threat.
It's 3 big title matches that night. You know that?
4.
4?
Yeah, don't forget the U.S. title is being won on Saturday as well.
The women's. Inaugural.
The inaugural. Okay. And he claims, I'm going to be a heavyweight champion. It's all yours, dude. Against Gunther.
And Damian Priest.
And Damian Priest. That's right. It's a triple.
Yeah, triple threat match now. Imagine if he wins, though. That would be some shit.
Yep. On free TV.
I have a feeling there's going to be more than 3 people Dylan in that match. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you're right because it's anything goes in a triple in a throttle. Triple threat match.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you are right. Anything does go in the throttle.
Boy.
Everything and anything goes.
Oh, gosh. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. We're not even at 12 o'clock. My apologies.
So,
not even
Kalani
close.
Jordan, what does she want to talk about at the moment?
We here with Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hoping to get any updates on Stephanie Vicaire. And it looks like Kalani, Jordan, and Giulia are here with me. Ladies, do you have any updates on Stephanie?
What she said, Jay?
I think what she's trying to say is what goes around comes around. Look, Stephanie's banged up, but she's going to be okay. But Sarah, honestly, I'm sick and tired of Cora and Roxanne walking around this place like they run NXT. Because let's be real, they couldn't run a lemonade stand in a desert even if they tried. And Cora thinks I'm the same Kalani Jordan that left Michigan State a few years ago. Newsflash, me now would eat that girl alive. So what does she think I'm going to do to her? I'll put my resume up against Cora Jade any day of the week.
Eat that girl alive. But that lemonade stand in the desert, God.
Finger licking. Mm-hmm.
I eat that girl alive.
Right.
Wish she was
James. Especially if you do it right. Logan James. So, Stephanie Vicaire, Cora Jade feuding, and I don't care about Kalani. Says Logan.
Oh, well, we see where your bias is at.
So,
shout out to Finn.
Finn. Thank you for the thumbs up. Ding. So we see Lash Legend in the back. Who's she talking with? Is that Zarya? Yes, it is.
And Rick
Honestly, that Iron Survivor match was the most fun I've had in a long time. I've never felt anything like that before. The heat of the battle, I just felt alive. Well, I felt the complete opposite of that when I was in the penalty box watching the time run out, knowing that I was only one soul snatcher away from New Year's Eve. Freaking
I could have told y'all that either one of y'all were gonna win because that would have saved y'all that long 25 minutes.
Newsflash. If the Meta Girls would have been in the qualifier, one of us would be the Iron Survivor.
That's right.
Is that right?
Now, Zarya, I heard about you. The mystique, the power. You may have all these other girls in the locker room shook, but you know, like I know.
Why does this look like a match?
Lash Legend. And you can't hang with the bougie bully.
I wanted to be that.
You may be bougie,
Lash
but
versus
if you were in that
Zarya,
match on Saturday
Jakar
with
versus
Zarya,
Soul.
you would know that you cannot bully this powerhouse.
Hold up, Soul. Why are you sticking up for somebody who literally wanted to rip your head off less than 48 hours ago? It's giving
delusional.
Yeah. Let's go, girl.
It's giving. I want 101 versus 101. That's what I want. If anything comes from that, I want to see Zarya versus Lash, and I want to see Jakar versus Soul because Jakar, she still has a lot to prove.
Hope we get
That's
that next
what
week.
I saw. That's what I seen it.
Right. Seen saw said.
Saw seen it. Seen saw. Speaking of seen saw seen, look who it is. Hot damn. Look who it is. Hot damn it.
That?
You better say her name right, man. You better. I'm stepping back, so I'm on mute, so Mundo can do it right.
I forgot what I do. I haven't done it in so long. What do I do again?
Come on.
Terrible.
Hit that Usher song.
Terrible. Ugh. We have to remind you what to say.
I got to dust off. I got to dust things off. Things got dusty around here.
Well, I remember what I said. Spotlight. What's up, Puddin'? What's going on? It's been too long. Where have you been? Hope all is well. Hope everything is okay with you, sweetie. It's been a while. We missed you.
Yeah.
She says, looking great, guys. Looking great, guys. The Three Bells Podcast. Hi, Lawan. Hi, Sylvie. Aw. Hello, everybody.
Right? That's how it used to go. Yeah.
Something like that.
Spotlight.
Sylvie says, hi, Spotlight.
What's going on, Spotlight? How you doing tonight, Spotlight? You know, it's kind of late. Welcome to the Three Bells Podcast. Spotlight.
You sound sick.
I sound sick. I had to dust it off.
Sick.
It's you know.
Yeah,
still
you're gonna.
It's in the works. It's in the works. You know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Gargle or something.
Us.
You're like, look, Spotlight. Going.
It's been a long time. You should have left me. Nah,
and she's going.
Gotta figure it.
She's going. Nah, never mind. You just say hi to me later. Get well soon.
I'm not sick, so no.
You sure?
It's just been a long time.
You
I
sure?
don't have. If I would have known she was coming, I would have connected the computer to the mix. I would have played the song.
Hello, Spotlight. How you doing?
Hola,
It's me, yo.
Spotlight. Hola.
Spotlight. There you go. That's what you said.
Should we do what?
Welcome, Spotlight. We miss you so much, Spotlight.
Yes, Sergio. It's still the same. All still the same. No matter which way you turn it, no matter what show you tune into, it's the same.
Yeah.
Sergio, everything will be fine once you acknowledge me.
Hello, Sergio. Good to see you again.
Sergio Valente jeans.
This is the bloodline. Yes, this is the Three Bells bloodline. There you go. I
Finn,
love
you don't
you,
have any
Shane
problems.
O'Mac.
Finn doesn't have any problems with the bloodline. They've never bothered him. They
Yet.
worked with him at one point.
Yet. Yet.
Eat.
I have been thawed out, but do you guys have frozen issues? Yes, we do. Hopefully they will be fixed shortly.
She must have saw your video, Shane.
Yes, she did. We did.
Oh man, good job, Spotlight. That means you've been checking in on us. Okay, I respect it. How you doing?
Sergio says good night.
Buenos noches.
Good night, Sergio.
Sergio.
Sergio, one last thing. Acknowledge me.
He says, "Do not go there."
I will go there. Spotlight said night, Sergio.
Finn, rock on, Finn.
Oh man, so we got our second match of the night.
We do?
We got the tag team of Tyson and Tyreek versus Hank and Tank. Womp womp. This was one of those honk honk. Yeah, womp womp. Whatever. This
Honk.
It's honk. Right? Yeah.
It's honk.
It's honk.
A womp womp is Monique.
I don't
It's
want that.
honk.
Yeah, a womp
that's
womp is you and Luan on Fridays, remember? Womp womp. Yeah.
This was one of those matches where I was not entertained tonight. I was definitely not entertained by this.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Shane, any thoughts on it?
Were you not entertained because there weren't women?
Yeah, I think he's starting to get a little too infatuated.
Yeah, you're getting spoiled, with all the women's matches, all the
Very
awesome
much.
women matches we've been having, and then here comes, how you would say, I would say, four meaty men going going head to head, going belly to belly.
Oh, God.
Thigh to thigh, huh?
Right. He's like,
said it
oh,
too
let me
tonight.
turn. He said, oh, this is too much guys in one ring.
We don't do guys on NXT.
Yeah,
right?
we don't do guy matches. You know what? Because I like wrestling. This is wrestling. This is what we want. We want to see, you know, the non-average size people in the ring doing their thing. And we had 4 of them. 4 big guys. 4 big, what Jay will call meaty guys. And this is what we like. We like to see the big dogs go out there and do their thing.
That's exactly what you and Jay like. That's what he said one time on when we were on stereo. Yeah, you're right.
Right. Like this is what
Big
we
meaty men.
like. We like to see Big E, he started that whole big meaty men thing with that infamous promo of
Jay agreed.
his.
If you really listen closely to that snippet of that laughter, he said, "This is what what me and Shane, what Shane likes." He said he agreed. He said, "The big meaty men."
Well, he said
the
that
big meaty men would have a
after
championship.
After the fact, I was like, "Excuse me." He was like, "Oh no, I like it too." No, you already did the damage. Like, what do you mean, Shane likes big meaty men? Like, because the way he said it as if I just like big meaty men. Period. Like, never mind wrestling. You know, Shane likes meaty men. So if you a big meaty man, come holler at the homie Shane O'Mac.
Right, that inbox was open.
Right, you know what I mean? Like
DM
all you heard was 4 a.m. I'm looking at my phone.
Shane, it was like So Plain when when all the gay men started running. He said, "Gay man, come to the cockpit." You know, the gay man's like, "What?" I'm sorry, I threw it off. I'm so sorry. My respects. On you, Shane.
Great. Just great. Yeah. Yeah, this was Jay was like, oh yeah, I don't know what I said I did to Jay that day, but he was like, you know what, for my show, Shane is gonna have a coming out party. I'm gonna host this coming out party.
And mind you, that was Raw. That was your show, Shane. That was your show.
Raw.
It was your show. Mark
Shane
Henry
is
was on
coming
your
out
show.
raw. Like, wow. I was like, wow, Jay, I'm coming out. I didn't know I was coming. I was coming out, Jay. Apparently,
My
according to
face
Jay,
is
I
still
was.
recovering from Saturday. I can't laugh anymore, guys.
Yeah.
Please.
And he said, how can we have Shane come out? I know. Let's talk about the big meaty men match.
Mind you, I said heavy set men to keep it clean, to keep it good. You know, what Shane likes.
He says what
Big
Shane
meaty
likes.
men.
Big meaty men. Like what Shane likes. Excuse me?
But funny thing enough, though, this is the first time we've had a match like this since then. We haven't had a match like that since.
Like a regular tag team match? Right. Because they've all been like 8 or...
No, I'm talking about with the Husky people. You know, that night they were trying to impress Mark Henry. So it was a lot of heavy set individuals facing each other. But we really haven't seen that. I think the last time we saw it was maybe with Bronson and Braun. And that was sometime around that time.
We enjoyed that because they was all over the place.
Would you think the OC against Hank and Tank was right there with it?
No, I told you before. Anderson is not a heavy. He's a regular size.
He's a regular size person.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like you and me being in the same tag team. I'm the big individual, and you're the regular size person.
The difference is not that big.
Between Gallows and Anderson?
Because
yes,
Gallows and Anderson, he's not that much smaller than him.
Is like
not you
tall.
and Jay.
Gallows is like 7 feet tall, 300 and change. Anderson's like maybe 6 something, 2 and change. That's literally the same thing as being Jay. I've met Jay. Have you met Jay before to be talking like that, Shane?
You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. I'm basing Jay on a video right here next
right
to
on the
me, a little screen.
sitting down.
I'm a straw weight. Yeah.
He looks big. Yeah, next to me on the screen.
Nah, look, when my fingers could do this, that's bad.
Do
That's
what?
bad.
What are you doing?
Okay. No, he could touch his because his wrist is small.
Yeah.
But I can.
But then again, so can I. See
Yeah,
how
it's
small my
touching,
wrist
too.
is.
Yeah, but mine's is just like I'm very small. I'm only under 115, so yeah, I'm a little guy.
Yeah, he's a tiny guy. Like that's not a good comparison.
Teeny little
Yes, it
super guy.
is. It literally is the same exact thing. I'm telling you from height and weight. I'm telling you from height and weight. I'm taller than Jay. I have more mass than Jay. Same thing with Gallows. He's taller than Anderson and he has more mass than him.
So he's basically the size of Jay. Got it. For now on, I'm going to see him, and I'm just going to see Jay. I'm just going to see
If
Jay
we
from
ever
the
see
Three
them again.
Bells.
I was about to say they
Yeah.
haven't been on TV in a long time, so I mean,
Right.
sure, if you remember.
But yeah, to end this long conversation, or even to start it and end it, yeah, Hank and Tank versus Tyson and Tyreek. You know, it's impressive to see these two big guys, you know, with their height and their agility. These guys are actually really good. I just wish that they was put in a position where we can really see them cook. They cooked for a minute here, but I don't know. It's like they have it, but they don't. It's like they have it, but for some reason we can't grasp it. I don't know. Maybe if they were to, maybe if they give them the time to cook more, maybe they'd have that moment where they got it. So I would say for TT, just hang in there. Hang in there, guys, and your moment is going to come because they're good for their size. Hank and Tank, we already know how crazy they are. But TT, yeah. Jay, yeah.
Real quick, Jay, I just wanted to say, I've seen the growth of TNT because if you remember when we first saw them, the first few times we saw them, I used to tell you that, hey, why is it that every time they try to go for like that stinger splash in the corner, they would set up the jump too far and it would barely connect. Now they're starting to do it properly. You know, they're starting to actually hit the move the right way and splash into the corner. I'm like, okay, somebody actually worked on that with you guys. So
But come on.
The small things. I mean, look.
Come on. Why did Tyson fuck up though? When he was coming, when Hank was going for the splash,
I don't think he did.
Tyson ducked.
No, I don't think he messed up. I think he legitimately hit the turnbuckle and caught whiplash off of that. And the botch was Hank. When he jumped and he hit the turnbuckle but didn't sell it. So that's where the issue was. So that's where they had to clean it up. They're like, oh yeah, it didn't phase him, you know, because he didn't read the situation that was happening in front of him. He was just like, all right, well, this is what we rehearsed and this is what we're supposed to do. But not realizing like, okay, he might have hit the turnbuckle a little bit harder than he was supposed to, and it might have actually took the wind out of him. And that's why he fell to one knee. That's all just them being young and still assessing and learning.
Correct.
I can't just blame, I can't just say, oh yeah, it's your fault.
Okay, so we got
Yeah,
Oba's family coming to the ring.
It's your fault. It's your fault, Jay.
Oh.
I'm happy to call her Jay pinning Kalani, Jordan. Besides not pinning Giulia. So yeah, I guess it's better. Yeah, better Kalani than Giulia. Oba Femi?
Yeah.
Oba Femi.
Oba.
Woo.
Surprise, surprise!
Someone called him.
The ruler is back.
What's his name? Obi? Obi?
Only a
At
next fan would do
deadline,
that.
I stormed into the building. I kicked down the opposition. I destroyed everybody. And now, I am the Iron Survivor.
He's not lying. Man,
so
he's
now
not
in
human.
4 weeks, in Los Angeles, California, at New Year's Eve, I will reclaim my rightful position on the throne as the ruler of NXT.
Yep.
They promoting that like how they promoting Netflix. Big deal. Big deal.
Everything in 4 weeks.
And now that brings me to
It's gonna be a huge week.
Trick Williams.
Huge week.
You know, you and I haven't really officially crossed paths yet.
They haven't.
But we've been very dominant in our individual divisions, haven't we?
Yeah.
But now I think it's time for us to find out who the real top guy is.
Oh, shit. You called them out.
And it was bound to happen.
Say what?
Say what?
Looking like 50 Cent in the Many Men video. One of the videos when he's upside down. In the club video.
In the club.
Loba's right.
Yeah.
The first
in
one.
Los Angeles
With the chain,
for the first NXT of the new year.
shirt out,
Here on the seat.
belt buckle. This guy got the championship.
I just wanted to hear Booker T do his thing. That's why I let it play.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh God, DJ. Oh, God.
Oh, this
No,
fool.
cut that music! Cut that music! This ain't happening now.
What are you doing here?
Are you kidding me?
Oba, I'm not gonna let you ignore what you did to me.
What?
Me and my people have been through enough.
My people.
Did he really just say that? My people?
Oh my
You
God.
attacked
He's
me last
really
week.
saying this indigenous people thing.
You took me out. The biggest chance of my career is gone.
Or is he talking
And
about
on
his
top of that,
DJ people?
You took my place in the Iron
No,
Survivor.
the other people.
So where's the
Indigenous
justice in
people.
that, huh? What? Because you're a badass, you can do whatever you want? I'm not gonna stand for this.
Shut your mouth.
Thank you.
You do understand that you're making some very bold accusations there, my friend.
Very.
So you answer me this. Did you see me attack you?
What? No, of course, I got attacked from behind. And I've never been hit with so much power. And there's only one person in that locker room with that kind of strength, and I'm looking right at him.
Oh, come on.
Thank you for the
Stop
compliments. I'm done wasting my time with you. Now, Trick.
Over, I listen to you talk, now I need for you to listen to me.
Oh, shit.
Because I've been where you've been. The highs and the lows, I felt that. The Iron Survivor Challenge, I won that. And I know everyone here has been waiting to see you and me
Hello,
go
Mongo.
head to head.
What's up?
Look,
Los Angeles,
it's Trick and Obi.
the city of angels, the city of stars, the two biggest stars NXT has to offer, Trick Williams
Or rather,
and Oba
Truck.
Femi.
Truck and Obi.
Will collide.
There you go. Who the hell is Truck? Truck
sound
Williams.
good, don't it?
Truck?
Oba, you and me ain't never really talked. But I'm
He was
glad
in
you're here.
one of the best wrestling
You
matches.
see, because the legacy of a title run
Yep.
isn't
All the
defined
time.
by how long
All right.
you hold
Enough
a
of the
title.
slander of my tag team partner. Okay.
It's defined by
Enough.
who you defeat while you
We didn't
carry
say no names at all.
Everybody is watching. They've seen the
Trick, you're
clips.
talking all this noise about being champion. But here's the truth. Because I don't think anybody has ever hit you with some truth.
If you say so,
The
Sergio.
only reason that you have been the number one guy around here is because I let you be the number one guy around here.
Ooh, shit. Whoa, hold on.
As a matter of fact,
I didn't
the
see
only
this.
reason
Wait,
there's
what?
ever been a whoop that trick era was because I allowed there to be a whoop that trick era.
What?
Did he just spit at me?
He's like, what?
And the truth is this.
Spat at me?
The truth is this. I've always known this. That whenever I was ready, I would take that easily.
Yes, Spotlight. Very bold.
And at New Year's Eve, it seems we have a date with destiny, don't we? Oba Femi versus Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. I promise you, I swear to you, the beginning of 2025 will be the end of your era.
He had to say it twice. I agree. It's over for Trick. It's over.
What the hell, Trick?
I don't see no way for Trick winning this
You're the
match
NXT champion.
unless Eddie gets involved.
You're supposed to be a leader around here, yeah? But you didn't press over once, not once, about what he did to me, did you? And here I thought that maybe, just maybe, you would give me an NXT title match for the injustices that happened to me.
Feeling sorry for
But I
you.
was wrong about that.
Injustices.
Just like I was wrong about you. See, I used to see you as this man of the people. Everyone follows you everywhere you go.
How did he go from the DJ to
But when
standing
it's
in
time
front of the champion?
to check under the hood of the Lamborghini, all there is a manufactured sports entertainer.
Oh my!
I didn't get that reference
line,
either.
Right, that line didn't even hit. I'm like,
very
what?
quick, but you wouldn't last
You're all
2 weeks
sports
in the
entertainers.
Japanese dojos that I came up in.
Sounds like the same writer that did Kalani's speech.
So what, this is the guy that I'm supposed to be chasing? What, a guy that came from Eagles training camp and went to a WWE tryout? Unlimited charisma, I don't care,
Eddie,
man.
shut your ass up. Because I'm sick of you.
2 times.
I'm sick of all the doubters. The same doubters who doubted me and called me a sidekick when I was with Mello, but look at me now. The same doubters who had something to say when it was me versus the Mad Dragon, but look at me now.
Look at me
The
now.
same doubters in that
You
locker
never
room who
wear
think they got what it
shirt
takes
wide.
to see me one-on-one and take my title shot. You think you can take my
Title
title,
shot.
Eddie?
You
You
the
think you
champ.
take my title, Eddie? You think you the one? Well, good. Believe that. Because I got no problem whooping every single ass inside that locker room. I got no problem doing that and proving to everybody I am exactly what I say I am. And that's the NXT champion.
Is that right?
So let's find out next week, Eddie. You versus me. Ava, set it up.
Trick Williams.
That's the match right there. That's the whole match right there.
Fire is getting hot as our champion looks.
So just like that, Jay, he talks smack and he gets a title match next week. Just like that.
That's crazy.
Just like that.
I just don't believe this. I don't believe it. Again, like I said, how did he go from being the DJ to getting a title shot? Like, what?
I don't know.
It's not believable.
Mr. Chambers, what's going on? How are you? Hope all is well, and thank you so much for tuning in and joining the Three Pills Podcast table.
Hey.
He says we all know Opa's going to interfere next week. He doesn't have to.
I was about to say, I don't think he needs to. Like, it doesn't.
Not at all.
It's no need to. Trick can win this match outright
by himself with his eyes closed.
It won't even be the main event. That's the funny part. It's not. It'll be the 9 o'clock match.
Oh God, the third match. Jeez.
You think so? It's a top. It's a top tier title,
Bruh.
Title's not on the
women
line.
the women have been dominating NXT's main event for the last 2 months.
The title's not on the line.
It is, but it is on the line.
It is on the line.
Oh my!
He just said it. He just said, "You want to face me for the title?
Right.
Ava make the match." So yeah, but still,
It's a top tier title match. You think a non-title women's match is going to main event over an actual top tier title match?
if it has anything to do with Roxy and Giulia and yeah, pretty much. They've been literally overshadowing this whole run of Tricks.
I'm just saying because it's the top title. I mean, it's
Roxy closed
maybe
out
you're
the
right.
show last week talking.
But there was no title matches last week, were they?
I don't remember. Trick was on the show last week. Matter of fact, I was like, oh, I think I said Trick's his segment should have ended NXT last week instead of the ladies because it was anticlimactic. It was just like, It was like, That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it seems like Sean's really gearing, like he's just like, all right, whatever, guys. we're going with the ladies, no matter what.
We shall see.
Talking about the ladies, we see Fatal Influence in the back.
Mm-hmm.
While Sergio's he's threatening everybody.
I think she's back because she has eyes for my title.
No, she's
Yeah,
back.
Spotlight, don't play on
Doesn't
no
matter.
mind.
We need to get rid of her, okay?
He said he was going to never come back weeks ago.
I'm
He came
glad for a new
back. Just like Gigi came back.
Sure.
But
As fun as it is pissing off Fatal Influence,
Gee.
there's 3 of them and just 2 of us.
I wouldn't worry about that because I made a brand new.
Yeah, whatever drama you have going on with Fatal Influence, put it to the side because I'm not done with you. I want to run it back, and this time what I'm gonna do.
Izzy.
Dame? I don't want
Izzy
anything happening
Dame.
to these ladies. Good luck in your tag match tonight. Izzy, you seem lost, but I can't overlook how impressive you were last
Yeah,
week.
you see what I don't need is your approval. I know how damn impressive I am.
Told you.
Jay,
Is he damn?
Is he going to recruit her? Because I know his eyes was on Gigi at first, but you think he's going to recruit Izzy after a while?
I think that's what's going to happen.
It's like the complete opposite to be in the group, and now Izzy's like, I don't need your approval. So who do you think you are? I already know what I.
In order to take the next step in her career, she's definitely going to need, Spears' help.
Okay, Mundo?
Yeah, you kind of went in and out.
You
for a
went
moment.
iRobot for a second there.
Yeah, but
I can't hear what you're.
understood.
I can't
I
hear
still
what you're
understood.
hearing. So, all right.
No,
I
it's
still
fine.
understood everything that you said, so you're good.
Copy.
Yeah, they need a woman in that faction, that little faction they got going on anyway. So Izzy seems like the right fit, so she could gain some traction and start getting some matches, and Spears could teach her the ropes.
Jay, that's the same. Like I'm trying to remember. Did they come up to either NQCC or the family and try to compare themselves to the other faction? If I'm not mistaken, I forgot which one they came up to. You remember?
No, they went up to I think both separately
and basically tried to compare themselves. So yeah, you're right. It got to be Izzy.
Spears was trying to get the title shot against Tony.
Yeah, you're right. And he mentioned that, the only reason, they're good because they have all this, that, and the other. You're right. So yeah, they have to add that female aspect to it.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be cool. Also, we get the 3rd match of the night, and it's actually featuring the ladies that we just saw from Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Jasmine Nix against Gigi and Paxley. This was very interesting. I love the ending of this one. I'm very satisfied, to be honest.
All right, so talk to us about it then, guy.
Well,
why?
Yeah, after the match was over, they were busy jumping Gigi and Paxley, and lo and behold, we got the friend that Paxley was talking about before she
not
got
a
cut
doll.
off.
Right.
And that's what everybody was thinking, even over the internet as
Mm-hmm.
well. And we get, lo and behold, the returning Shotzi Blackheart. Woohoo!
I forgot how she got. Did she get written off TV? I forgot where the hell
she
she's
tore her
been.
ACL
Sure.
on
She got injured.
SmackDown. On SmackDown.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got injured.
Bruh, it's been that long.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because she got hurt maybe 2 months after she cut her hair from when one of her family members had cancer.
A sister.
Yeah.
The hair grew back. Wow,
That was
man.
fast.
It feels like it, but I know for her it was not. But man, wow. Congratulations to her. Yeah.
Good to see her.
Man, I was really hoping that she would have returned for Halloween Havoc because she hosted the past 2 years.
So what does that say about Charlotte? Because I think Charlotte tore hers before Shotzi.
It feels like Charlotte's been out like almost 2 years.
She's just been chilling.
She's been gone for a minute.
This is an Andrade guy. He good. We good. The family, we good.
She's a Flair. She's allowed to do it more than likely.
Excuse me. Shotzi tore her ACL back in February.
I remember that.
Okay.
Remember, she fell out the ring, and that was it. The match was just over.
Oh,
and then
the
that's
title
when Lash
shot.
came, and I was pissed off because I'm like, why did Lash come out? Yes, thank you so much. Who was that? Steven, thank you.
Steven Chambers.
That was a bad memory. Thank you so much. And freaking Lash took that terrible loss for no reason. Wow. But February, well, what month is this? December?
Yeah, 9 months. The whole
Not
9
bad.
months.
Not bad, man. I mean, that's really good. She did a great job rehabbing, coming back this same year. Most people would have probably came back next year.
Right.
That's good that we see the way we seen her. She came actually running to the ring, so I was like, okay.
And I don't remember seeing a brace on her.
No, I didn't see it either. Maybe she's gonna wear it once she start wrestling, like Cora Jade has. Because we see Cora Jade, she wears them both braces.
Right.
Nikita
And
Lyons the same thing.
Soul did as well, but Soul doesn't wear it anymore. So maybe you never know. She might be at that point where she trusts it and she's good. I mean, because if she wrestled a little bit tonight, so if she was a little iffy about it, she would have probably wore it tonight. But then again, like you said, it's a difference when you're doing a little spot versus an actual match.
Right. And once I heard the boom boom, I said, "Oh God!"
I didn't know what the hell was happening, but until they showed the graphics, I was like, "Oh, it's green. Oh, Shotzi." I was like, "Oh, I remember her."
Hey,
that's a perfect 3-girl group right there.
The Weirdos,
Shotzi,
yes.
Gigi, and Paxley.
Yes, the Weirdos. That should be their name.
But the Weirdos, no.
Yes. Hell yeah!
No,
What
the Weirdos?
Yes, you don't remember what Shotzi's character was when she was on SmackDown with the tank, and what Tatum's what her character is right now, and then what Gigi was prior to
when she was with JC and Mandy Rose.
Yeah, like literally, like that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Like these days, being a weirdo is cool. Like, yeah, I'm not the same as everybody else, and they are not. And they
says the guy who wanted to call 3 girls, what was it, scissors? Scissoring? Snips?
Don't they do this?
This?
Don't they do that?
Snips? 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. You don't name a whole faction based on the actions of 2 out of 3.
But the entire faction does do this. What are you talking about? They all do it. And I'm not the only one that thought that. Like,
no, you would. And then you said,
anyway, hey Tyler, how are you doing tonight, Tyler?
Yo, as Mundo would say it.
Shane never wants to give me any props. It's okay though.
And that's why I made fun of them and said rock, paper, scissors.
Right. See,
you're welcome.
Exactly. I'm out of here.
You're welcome. The 3 psychopaths. Well, no.
I think I like the weirdos better. The 3 psychopaths. Right. That's a little,
that's non-Mundo-ish. If Mundo had said it, then yeah, maybe that would have been a better.
I would have never
you
said
it.
No,
you said it to Chambers, because if Chambers would have said weirdos, you would have said nah.
No, the 3 psychopaths is a little. That's a borderline of sensitivity. Because that's a legitimate situation that happens with people. Weirdos is it's become are proud of. I'm different. Psychopaths, that's something that's an actual people are just you're diagnosed with something like that. You're psychotic. It's not cool. You can't do that. PG.
I have a name. How about take a commercial break It's time
You're
for us
not
to
the
take
host.
a commercial.
You can't. You're not the host. You can't take a commercial break. The host got to do it.
Well, I don't want to take a commercial break. I'm just saying.
You said
Ladies
promotional
and gentlemen,
break. So
this is the Three Bells podcast post deadline episode. We'll be taking a commercial break.
We'll call you Frozen.
And when we come back, we'll
let
be
it go.
Joined,
Let it go.
I'll be joined with Mundo at the sports desk.
Don't do this, Shane. I will get you again.
It sounds like a robot.
I'll get you again. Icebox.
Oh, we doing commercial, right? Right now?
Yeah, man. Don't go nowhere.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
We'll be right back.
I'm so.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Here we go. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown featuring WWE PLEs, news and more. Tune in live on YouTube and follow our socials. Better follow me. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Good, everybody. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. aka himself, aka the CEO. I got my shirt, the Three Bells Podcast shirt. You got yours?
Hey everyone, what's good? This your girl Sylvie, letting you know I got my Three Bells Podcast t-shirt. Did you get yours? Let's go!
Yeah, good evening everybody. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J. I'm wearing Three Bells Podcast merch. What do y'all think? Catch on the side, looking quite crispy. We sure every wrestling fan will love something like this. Yeet.
It's available right now. Get us up.
The Three Belts Podcast. Oh, feast thine eyes on this sumptuous treat of a man in front of you. No need adjusting that eyeballs. They're not deceiving you. This is, in fact, Jack, Dude Love, the hippest cat in the land, giving it up for a very successful podcast future. And I want to thank you for always talking about the dude on your podcast. It's been known to dude. You talk about my legendary matches, for hours at a time, like that match I had with Stone Cold in April of 1998. That match I had with Stone Cold in May of 1998. And then there was that time, no, Cactus, please. And that's about all there is, because you didn't have good matches, dude. If you were to cue up Kurt Angle's music right now, I might sing along and say, you suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck. But you know who doesn't suck? The Three Bells Podcast. Yeah, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh, wow. Oh, fireworks aplenty. The Three-Face of Foley compound, which is actually my hotel room in Los Angeles. Guys, I want to wish you the best. I heard from CEO Dez that you guys would be shocked to hear from me, because I am respected and loved. So keep up the great work, airing every Monday after Raw, Tuesdays after NXT, and Fridays after SmackDown. Woo! Have a nice day.
And welcome back to the Three Bells Podcast.
What? You want to try that again? Rewind it, please. Try that one more time. Let's bring it back. And you're on.
Whew. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Three Bells Podcast. And we are going where? To the sports table.
We are, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right.
And 3.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
Here with my guy, Triple J. What's going on, brother? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
It's very easy for us tonight. We got 2 games for the NBA Cup tonight. And we'll start with the game that ended first, which is the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Orlando Magic. The Bucks are now 13-11. The Magic fall to 17-10 as the Bucks won the game tonight, 114-109. Triple J, talk to me.
Nice. For the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs, 32 points. And Guga Bitadze, 14 rebounds. For the Bucks, they were led by Giannis Antetokounmpo's 37 points, 4 blocks. Dame Lillard also chipped in with 28, and Bobby Portis had 22 and 10 off the bench.
How many threes? Because I know he shot a lot of threes. He made a lot of threes, probably.
Bobby Portis made 2. Dame made 2. AJ Green made 3.
Wow. That would have been a terrible me if I would have bet that, because Bobby Portis normally makes a lot of threes, so that means he was a lot of rebounds and putbacks for him tonight.
In this game, nobody made 4 threes.
Thank God I didn't bet. And then our second and last game of the NBA Cup for tonight, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Mavericks. The Thunder are now 19-5, and the Mavericks fall to 16-9. The Thunder won the game 118-104. Jay, tell me about it.
For the Mavericks, Luka Doncic had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Kyrie, 17. Najee Marshall off the bench with 19, and Klay Thompson also had 19. For the OKC Thunder, all 5 starters were in double digits, led by Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
There you go.
SGA.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he had 39 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 5 3-pointers.
Bruh. But we see why the Mavericks lost the game tonight. Both of their top scorers didn't even score 20 points. It's beautiful that you got 11 rebounds, Luka, but 16 points, that's not going to do it. No way, no how. Even with Shai scoring 39 points tonight, you guys lost 104-118. It would have been a game if one of you guys would have at least put up 25 or more. So, right now, the Thunder are number 1 in the West with the 19-5 record, and the Mavericks are number 4 in the West. So,
and this
interesting.
That's with an in and out the lineup, Luka. At that,
is he still too heavy?
I think they're just playing the long game with him. They could have spot play him.
You think Jason Kidd is doing the load management?
Which is, he's just putting it in a different perspective.
Interesting. All right, no problem with that. That's their decision to make. So that's our sports talk for tonight. We only had 2 games with the NBA. All other sports that we normally talk about are off tonight. And we're going to send it back to Triple J, Shane O'Mac, and the NXT studios. Fellas?
Cool. Hey, Shane.
Oh, you're back. Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
What's up?
One quick thing as well. They said The Rock is a plus 250 odds to win the Royal Rumble. And Jake Paul is a plus 20,000. Yes.
The Rock in the Royal Rumble.
Yes. According to betting odds, he is a plus 250 to win the Royal Rumble in 25.
And why is Jake Paul in the Royal Rumble and not his brother?
Why is The Rock in the Royal Rumble?
It's bananas.
The Rock doesn't need to be in the Royal Rumble. He already told the champion, if you're still the champ, I'm coming for you. Like, what?
That shit is crazy when I saw
I don't know what people be smoking on or drinking on or whatever, but whatever. Steven said for us to look out for the Memphis Grizzlies. Tyler, yes, we do have shirts available. Please, if you want one, or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, just message us on Instagram, Three Bells Podcast. Send us a message. We'll get it. It will make it happen for you.
12-1.
Yeah, had to remind us of the 12-1. Yeah.
Again, like I said last week, the most protected team in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
the Chiefs. I'll still never get over that BS game that they had last year against the Jets, where the Jets had them dead to rights, but yet here comes out of nowhere flags from some bullshit. I was like, wow, because y'all quarterback looked horrible that night. Mahomes looked terrible against the Jets defense last year, but whatever.
Lions going to win the Super Bowl.
They're also 12-1, by the way.
That's interesting right there. I mean, this year has been a weird year for like football, basketball, like so many teams you wouldn't have expected to be below 500 are. And it's weird. Like the Bengals, I'm out, watching the game the other night. I'm like, why are they only 4-8? Like, what the hell happened? I don't pay attention to it. I was surprised by that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can
Well, at least he knows that. I mean, Shane, me and you said that last week. At least you know that, and you accept it, Tyler. We said that the Chiefs are the new Patriots. Yeah.
The 2.0. 2.0. A lot of sports talk.
We'll make sure to bring that part up on Friday, Steven, for sure. The 12-team playoff. Even if nobody watches college football, I'll definitely make sure, because the playoff is definitely coming up in the next week or so.
And we'll make sure that you do it within the actual sports talk and not after.
Okay.
Right.
So, Axiom and Frazier, they're
again.
back again.
What do they do now?
Oh, God.
Tonight's their night.
Let me go first. This is the thing. I'm telling you. All right? Listen, I know I told you about controlling your emotions, but I went to Ava.
As the crowd is cheering for
Shotzi. One-on-one match against Ava.
Right.
What do you think?
Well,
what? Yeah. When? Next week. Listen, I know you're concerned. It's over for me, but you are my tag team partner. And after what he did to you, I'm not going to stand for that. I'm going to make him feel the pit. What's happening? What are you doing? I thought
Really, Steven?
Amigo.
He says not Man and Robin.
But I was going to tell you that I felt really bad about you carrying
Not
the
Man and
deadline,
Robin.
so I went to Ava and got ourselves a tag team title match.
what?
When?
What are they doing?
Next week. Oh my God.
So
I'm gonna have two matches
Frazier
next week.
fights twice.
This dude
again
has two
next
matches
week.
to next week.
No, not Frazier.
Anyone can ball.
Axiom.
It's you, amigo.
Wait,
How bad could
Axiom's
it be?
fighting Oba?
Have you seen your face?
Yes.
I mean, you wear a mask.
God.
And has a tag team
The
match.
champion's got
Oh, my God.
Shawn Michaels is really teasing the breakup of this team. And I think he's doing an even better job than Triple H did with the New Day, because it's friction a little bit, but it's leaving the friction to the fans to have. Whereas with the New Day, we actually saw it. These two were just cussing each other out and and whatnot. But like this right here, man, my gosh, this is next level, like sabotage. Because I'm pretty sure whoever went to Ava first, and I'm pretty sure it was probably Axiom. The second person was like, well, she probably said, well, he already got a match. And it was like, well, no, it's no problem. There's no way that she could agree to either, to both matches happening without somebody coming in second. And I think it was Frazier. I think Frazier might have set him up.
And you think that she would have been okay with that? Like,
no, I mean, she obviously was okay with it because she agreed to both matches. I'm saying that, member-wise, I think that Axiom got to her first, and then Frazier got to her afterwards. And then she mentioned to him, like, well, he already has a match against Oba. And he probably was like, well, he can do it anyway. You know, he can still do it. You know, we got to, you know, I want to show my whatever. Not thinking about Axiom really fully. Just thinking about himself again, like he's been doing since the Speed title. And now he put his partner in a bad situation.
Interesting. Here's something interesting from Steven. He says, and Steven, you should come to our Friday show and have this type of discussion. They should put Motor City Machine Guns in NXT because they have no pop in the main roster. Would have been perfect to beat Axiom and Frazier.
Agreed. I agree with him. You know, as the host of SmackDown recap, I mean, we don't know who these guys are. They've been, you know, giving us they're cool with Johnny and 20 years and all that good stuff, but we don't know who these wrestlers are and why they're such a hot commodity and why they signed with WWE and why WWE wanted them so bad. I still don't know who these guys are. I don't want to.
We never got. What happened is we never got a formal introduction of who they were.
Because the times that both times that they showed up were taped shows, so it's like.
I would think every show they've been on has been taped,
except for these last few weeks. The first few shows, yes, they were taped. We mentioned that here as well. We were like, well, we don't know who you are, and you got no pop the first time you came out because it was a taped show, and I think they were in Brooklyn. So Brooklyn was like, who the fuck are you? And then they turn around and have another match that same night, and you win the tag titles, and everybody in Brooklyn is like, who the fuck are you? Like. I mean, we've all been at Barclays Center, and Barclays Center, we don't gloss over nothing. Like, if we don't know you, we don't know you. If we don't like you, we don't like you. If we think you're corny, we will say it, or just ignore the match and do whatever the fuck we want. So
the yurt chant,
the yurts, the beach balls, the wave, everything. Like, I'm just saying, like, I really felt like. If y'all really remember back to their debut, they got no pop. It was just like, who are these guys? So yeah, that's on WWE, and I agree with you, man. Maybe they should have went the NXT route like everybody else.
Maybe there was a reason for them dropping the titles. Maybe there could have been the transfer portal. I mean, let's see. Maybe that's the move.
It's kind of too late now, though.
It ain't never too late.
They already beat the Bloodline. They beat like that's a big thing right there.
They need to establish themselves better. So maybe by even doing that, going down there and giving these tag teams a run for their money. You know, like the way like they could be like what Sean Spears is to the division that he's a part of. You know, they could do this for the tag division, help elevate it instead of, you know, bringing them down because they've been in the game too long.
I was about to ask you, are they old men? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Because if that's the case, then that's kind of scary that they're going to go to NXT and deal with these 20-year-olds, like, and try to compete with them.
Because I would think they have to.
Would that really help them, though?
I don't know. They haven't really given us anything to be like, okay, now what are you gonna do for us?
That's
that
because
will make us like you.
We don't know them. That's why they have not been developed. These motherfuckers came their first day and won the tag titles. So that's the problem right there. It's like, okay, right. Triple H must have thought that, and most of the fans in WWE thought, you know, we thought, you know, we knew who they were, but we didn't. So it's like kind of fucked up with that one right there.
And this may be a fact, Stephen, that they've been wrestling for almost 20 years, but not in WWE.
Right. So that's like that's like us meeting the Hardys for the first time right now. We're like, okay, who the hell are these guys?
Right.
Everybody else outside of WWE is going crazy. Like, oh my gosh, they went to WWE. They're awesome tag team, and we're like, these are two old men who were like, what?
Two old guys that still think they got it.
Right.
They can still stick and move like their old grandma for Don't Be a Menace.
Right, mother. You still hit like a bitch, motherfucker.
Oh God,
Shane.
you wild. So we got our fourth match of the night.
Oh, we still do matches?
We do.
Yeah, it's for the men's North American Championship, featuring Tony D'Angelo from the family against All Ego Ethan Page. Very interesting, smooth. Tony.
You okay?
Yeah, the victory. He did his damn thing. I thought Ethan Page was gonna take this one. In the throne room.
Really?
Yeah.
Never did.
But
You sound like your sister.
The way Tony was manhandling him, you're like, oh shit. Like, he dominated the damn near the entire match.
You said the way Tony was manhandling him?
Yeah. Tony was doing a lot in the ring.
So you thought because of that Ethan would win?
No, I was just thinking overall that Ethan would just win the fight prior to the match happening. I was figuring maybe bigger things were coming for Tony.
Oh, again, you sound like your sister because she went with Ethan as well, and I was like, not happening.
But me seeing Ethan lose tonight, I'm thinking maybe he's one of the guys in the transfer portal as well. That's gonna be the portal's a hot commodity right now, and we all know the situation that we talked about with him and Punk. Is there a possible way for him to just, reinvent his character?
Ethan is in that Sami Zayn mode from earlier this year. He's about to start losing a lot.
Then something big comes. That's what will normally happen for someone like that.
You mentioned in this chamber, could you explain what that is so that the people would know why you're using that reference? Jay?
Which reference?
The portal.
The portal, excuse me.
Oh, the transfer portal, yeah.
The transfer
because
portal.
The transfer portal is similar, like we said, to college sports, in where, you could just not be satisfied where you're at and you want to go somewhere else. Or you have graduated and it's time for a change. Because maybe you want to further your education from a 4-year to a 6-year. Or you graduated in 3 and want to go, for the 4th.
Remember, you mentioned that on Friday. It's been Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, so some people might not have seen what you said. So,
right.
Yeah, that's why I
might have seen. Yeah, definitely.
That's
right.
why
And we still haven't seen, Chase since he got pulled towards the end of the episode when someone called his name. So maybe he's one also who's graduating. Never know.
Oh yeah, we got to remember that. We got to remember the mystery voice that called us. All right.
Yeah.
Got to remember that.
Yeah.
Shane.
Mundo.
I mean, so I guess you don't need to talk about match number 4 anymore, then, huh?
No, I thought you was calling my name because I don't know. Because it sounds cool when you say it. I don't know.
No, it sounded like you was about to say period. So I was like, well,
no, I don't know what Jay was doing, but okay. Ethan versus Tony. Hey, we all know at this point, and for those of you, that one person who doesn't know, Tony is a real life Greco Roman-esque type of wrestler. So this is something totally different from Ethan Page. This is something that apparently Ethan, I guess he underestimated, because with this Greco wrestling comes power and strength and a lot of grappling and a whole lot of throwing down to the mat, which is exactly what he did. I mean, he manhandled this poor guy like a little rag doll. I give him credit for wanting to do this, even though he considered it a step down. But yeah, it was very satisfying, Jay and Mundo, to see that final shot of Tony and the family towards the back celebrating, and we had like this close up right here of Ethan just like, what am I going to do now? Like, this is it. What am I going to do? His eyebrows was just like this. Like, I'm not fibbing. What am I going to do?
You think his issue is the fact that he came into NXT off rip demanding a title shot for the NXT championship, so he never actually worked his way up to it? So it's actually kind of disrespectful for him to say that going for the North American Championship is a step down, where he was never on that level right there.
Right. Well, because it was always for him. Well, because for him, it was always about the NXT champion. He came in with his eyes on it. He won it. They lost it. But like his whole story, his whole existence was about that belt. So
and that's a detrimental situation for his character, because, you know, yes, you of course, everybody wants to aspire to be the best and the top, but
sure,
you know, we always talk about that you got to work your way up. So you never worked your way up. You strong armed your way into the title hunt for NXT. Like, I remember it clear as day. You strong armed your way into it. You suckered Trick into it, but now it's like the back.
Oh damn, he froze.
You froze. Say that last sentence. You froze in that last sentence.
I was saying that he basically suckered Trick into, you know, giving him that title shot, and now he's on the back end of it. Now he's lost because of the fact that he never thought about, okay, what if I'm not going for the NXT championship? What else is there? Then he got the match tonight, but he wasn't really prepared for the match tonight. He wasn't really respecting the North American Championship. Obviously, he didn't respect the run that Oba had with that title and what it took for Tony to win that title from Oba. So it showed. And, like, that's on you, bro. That is on you.
And that's what
being
made,
respectful.
And you know what? With everything that you said so awesomely, Mundo, that's what made that crash even more painful and more hurtful for him.
With a
because
smile.
of the fact that he came, you know, to the NXT WWE on a high horse with all of these demands, and it's like, you know, yeah, I'm the top guy and I'm going to be the top guy, and I'm the reason why NXT is where it is today, and I'm, you know, I got to do this and do that, and it's like, then I don't know where he just, like, there's some people that slowly goes down, but he just off the cliff. And then he thought he was able to hold on to that one branch. You know how you have that one branch that's on the wall there in the cliff. You get to manage to hold on to it for a second. That was supposed to have been the North American Championship. Just for a second, he was holding on to it. But like you said, he showed the disrespect because he's emotionally damaged at this point. So,
and he was dismissive of it. He
Very
off rip.
dismissive.
He was off rip. He was like, "That's the emotion." Like, bro, what?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I was lost as to what, because I don't know where everybody else wanted it, and then just like that, he changed his mind and said, "No, I want to do it. I want to do it." Like, I didn't understand, like that part. Like,
And
if
that's why
he's seen people are hungry. He don't want
because people was jumping at him. They was like, you know, even
again,
Aura came out of nowhere. It was like, yeah, I do it. So I guess,
and again, that shows that he paid no attention to that whole run of Obas for how many days? He became the longest reigning North American champion and like dominant. He did not pay that any mind. He didn't pay any mind to Tony's story and what he did to get to there. So that he basically went into a match handicap. And that's what happens when you go to a match not respecting the champion, not respecting the title, and you get that, that result.
Yeah. Stephen asks an interesting question with an interesting answer. He says, who's going to derail Tony? As in Tony D'Angelo, our current North American champion. He goes, I'm picking Javon Evans.
Wow. I'm going one of the Gallus brothers. I'm going one of the Gallus guys. Mark Coffey.
You know what?
Joe Coffey, whichever one's name he is.
It's Joe. But I'll say Javon. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with Javon. Only because of the fact that, again, if we're going with what you've been saying and what I've agreed to, starting, especially now with Lyra, he's been runner-up and the person that cost other champions their matches and stuff like that, and everything that we've been watching and how they've been grooming him to become a champion in a sense, because he's done faced Randy Orton, he done faced the North American, one of the longest reigning North American champions twice already, Wesley, and won. Like they're grooming him slowly but surely, and some people might not realize it. So I actually will agree with Javon Evans. Yeah.
I would say not right now, because again, you're dealing with power here. Javon Evans, he's speed. You're going speed against strength, Greco wrestling. So he's going to have to develop some strong moves, which I know he can. You just give him some time.
But is that a reason
Not
why
right
he was
now.
Is that a reason why he was trying it on Saturday?
Thank you, Jay, because I was about to mention that as well. Because Booker T said that same thing. He's like, he's doing a lot of power moves, but these power moves are slowing him down and causing him to hurt because it's not what he normally does. But, Jay, thank you so much, because I was about to come back with Shane on that one. So, yeah, maybe he's trying to adapt. Again, his first match against Wesley, he had to adapt to the fact that he can't use his usual high-flying situations. He had to do a lot of mat wrestling. Tonight, he did the mat wrestling. Saturday, he had to use a lot of power moves. So maybe. I don't know when it'll happen. I'm not saying right now, but down the line, maybe Stand and Deliver might be it.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. But, just like with video games, like when you develop your characters and you have this speed, like you have this full ball and you can spread it to the strength and speed. And it's like, it's either or. It's like you can't really build both. Like if you're going to be stronger, you're going to have to go a little slower.
Attributes, yeah.
Yeah. But I would, that'd be an interesting fight. It really would be an interesting fight. But just not right now. I would say
they're so
later down.
opposite. They're so opposite on the spectrum, like literally, like on opposite ends.
Maybe on a triple threat. I would say triple threat. I would say that quicker than a 1-on-1.
And normally, I would say Oba had a triple threat for Stand and Deliver. He wanted it was a triple threat or a fatal 4-way.
Oba had a triple threat, a fatal 4-way.
He had it all. He had it all and conquered everybody.
Stand and Deliver, it was Oba versus Dijak versus Briggs, and that match was amazing.
Huge guys. All three of them were
huge. My God.
Took Briggs out. Briggs was out for a minute.
I know you're going to hate me. We'll talk about it off the air, but next Friday, last show, we got to do match of the year. That's one of them. That match is one of them because, my God.
It's going to be tough.
We don't have to go into it. We don't have to go into it tonight.
Tough.
That's so tough. I'm just saying, because that literally reminded me, that match was freaking awesome. We really was going crazy over that match, man. They were using bodies as weapons. It was insane.
Oba was using weapons. Was using bodies as weapons. So, dude, you asking for one?
Yeah.
But damn, Gacy even had a good one. Some good ones with Dijak too.
Dijak, the Cody versus Roman WrestleMania 40.
I miss him.
With all the craziness.
What the hell is he? Like, he just vanished out of nowhere, Dijak. He just
remember they let him go. They let him go.
I don't know why, because he was really good.
He got drafted. It was so weird. He got drafted. They drafted him, and then I guess he said something and then got himself in trouble. And TKO, they don't remember. It's not WWE anymore. It's TKO that runs the show, and they was like, "Nah, we're not rocking with that. You got to go. Bye."
Okay. Copy that.
Dirt you.
Shout out to Dijak though. He was definitely like part of our conversations, real strong when he was doing his thing.
And he was my modern day. Remember, he was my modern day Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh wow. No.
Jay.
Yeah. So Lexus King is in the back with Ryan Leaf
again.
NFL quarterback
Ryan
bust.
Leaf. What an honor it is to meet you.
What is he?
He's one of the biggest NFL busts of all time. Like literally top pick. Garbage. So much.
Wait, he's a bust, you said?
Yeah. As they were saying in football. Yeah. He was a bust. He wasn't good.
Oh, you mean as in he had like a high paying contract and
he was the top pick of the draft and he failed. Like there was hype all around this guy. But, what him and Lexus King are talking about, this is the reason why.
Okay.
I mean, second pick in the NFL draft. I know
Second
it didn't
pick.
work out, but just to look at the way you turned your whole life around. Pac-12 commentator on the CW, not to mention all the things you do for mental health. Dude.
Dude, you're the inspiration. We watch this week in and week out. I had to do it in a
mental
really
health issues.
public way, and so are you.
So-
I think that's
so
what makes
early
you so
into
much
his
more
career.
relatable. Everybody gets to see it. And that's special.
Not
You
nice
don't decide
spotlight.
what the story looks like when
So
it
good to
starts, but
see
once
you
figure it
putting-
out and you want to finish
Stay
it,
strong,
you start
stay
right
well,
here, you
and
can
we
make
hope
a
to
hell of
see
an
you
ending.
real
That's what you're
soon.
doing. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your advice on telling me to go to Minneapolis. It really helped me close that chapter in my story.
Lexus, gone and thought about it. You know what? You are becoming the best version of yourself. So guess what? I will give you that Heritage Cup match you won in 2 weeks.
Just like that.
First, I need you to make it through a workout with me.
2
Done.
weeks.
Fantastic.
That's
Ours workouts hard.
We're about
A
to find
workout
out.
with
that's Christmas Eve, dude.
You hear that? He's gonna have to go through what Tippy went through when she did it with Paxley. Wanna fight? Come on.
You wanna fight?
Yeah. Come to my ranch, cause I just beat you.
Right. That's right. I remember that. Right. That was such a weird promo.
It was like 4 parts to it.
Yeah. Of them just being in the farm and she's doing icky stuff and
picking up horse crap, all of that.
It was like, what was the point of this? What's going on here? Why are we wasting our lives with this? Like, I didn't understand like the end result for like a bigger picture of it all. But
what we see now, look at Paxley now, from then to now. North American champ. Who would have thought almost a year later that they've gone to that with her?
Yeah.
Shout out to her as well.
She's doing her thing.
Since Mundo was gone from it, we could see Mr. Ethan Page leaving. Are you okay, Mr. Page?
See?
Ethan Page, where are you going?
I know what you want. I just can't right now. I really can't.
Oh, Mundo's back.
I've been
Yes,
back.
I am.
So, Mundo, I'm going to rewind this so that you can see the downfall of Ethan.
Ethan Page, where are you going?
I was hearing it.
I know what you want. I just can't right now. I really can't. I know I'm better than this. I've been better than this. I've just lost my way. I say I'm all ego. I say I'm all ego. But the reality is, I don't think I am.
He lost his ego.
Is this not giving you
I think I'm good enough to get the North American title. I have no clue how I'm supposed to get back to the NXT title. I'm
So
just
infatuated with the title.
lost.
Go with the speed title. There you go. Yeah, don't speed.
Sami Zayn was lost and trying to figure his way out and wanted to get after Gunther, but I'm feeling that that's what Sean's doing with this dude right now, and a possible babyface turn.
That would be crazy.
Him as a babyface?
He's trying to make you feel sorry. You normally don't feel sorry for a bad guy, and even though we're in a different era of bad guys, where like they're legitimate reasons to be bad guys. But I'm just saying,
especially him.
Yeah, he goes into one of them categories where he's the heel that you like.
But again, he hasn't been that bad of a bad guy. You know, he just called his shots, and he normally cashed out on it.
And we still don't know what was that with that situation with Ava. We was never told.
What the caveat in the contract?
Yeah.
You know, Trick didn't care. He's like, give him the title shot. It don't matter.
What, is that what it was? Him immediately getting the title shot?
Maybe that's what it was, you know, because after that, he never stressed it after that anyway, though.
Right. Because if that's the case, I would think that whatever is on that contract now would be the time to use it.
If he remembers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, would you, if you were him, if you lost confidence in yourself, would you want to use anything that might propel you back to a championship match? Like if you're at the lowest point of your career right now, I wouldn't do it. I would.
If I was him, I would have done it sooner than me being at this lowest point.
Right.
Where I would have accepted in a North American Championship title.
Well, I mean,
I'm speaking from his perspective.
Right. I mean, maybe like Jay said, maybe he'll go to the main roster and maybe he'll use it then. And like Jay also said, he does still have some beef with CM Punk, who he feels cost him that championship match with Trick.
Yep.
They have yet to revisit that story, you know, and when you think about it, with CM Punk's claiming that, you know, he's let go of all of his beefs with everybody, even though that doesn't mean everybody else let it go with him.
Talk about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's because of the favor that was done for him. So he doesn't care about nothing else now.
But we don't know what that is either.
Right.
It could be anything.
Exactly.
Brock Lesnar could be his protection, for all we know.
Can you imagine?
That would be insane, right?
Whoosh.
Oh, damn. And on that note, it's our main event. Cool. The ladies closing it out yet again. We got the tag team of Roxy and Cora Jade versus Giulia and Miss Jordan herself, Kalani Jordan. Shane, did you enjoy this match?
Did I enjoy this match?
Talk to us about it.
Did I enjoy this match?
Your face says otherwise. You're a Capricorn.
It was a cool match. It was all right. I like Roxy and Cora as, you know, the bestie tag teamers.
Right.
And
matching.
Yeah, matching their cute little Easter outfits. So cute.
Little House on the Prairie outfits.
Mm-hmm. And Giulia, I like her. I don't know why this Kalani. I don't know. It's just something about her that I don't know. It's just not connecting with me. Out of the girls, I mean, she's good. She's going down in history as the first women's North American champion. So
Shane,
that's good. Her, but
Shane, she has the same mic skills as Ricochet. It does not connect with the audience. It's kind of boring. But she can get in the ring and do what she does. But talking wise, it's like I don't know. Like, is it because she's trying too hard, or
yes?
Yeah, she's on the same level as Lyra and Ilya. We said the same thing. Like, they're great in the ring, but when they put a mic in front of them, it's like, oh God. I feel like that. Like, it's like,
the main event.
Well, you're right. I was just about to say that. I was like, out of the three, I actually do like him more, but just because of the accent and where he's from.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but the other girls, I like them. Giulia, I'm really liking her more and more. And shout out to Giulia speaking English tonight. And I love how she says Roxanne. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all in all, this was a cool match. It was a good match. How you call it? Roxy Core, they win. They get the win. And Jay, apparently somebody took like some youth serum or some type of energy drink. Because lo and behold, look who comes out of nowhere, Miss Stephanie Vicure.
Right.
So much for getting beat up and hurt and injured. She came out there and she just started cleaning the ring with Miss Cora. Took the stick and everything, hit her with the stick, broke the stick in half. I was like, that's some pretty strong. That's some strong stuff right there. Chased that ass right out the ring.
While Pix 11 was like, yeah, your time is running down.
Mm-hmm.
You got 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
While Shawn Michaels think they got 45 seconds, Pix 11's like, you got 10.
Oh God, the way that shit ended.
Yeah, because of the way it ended. Jay, what was that about? Like, why did they think that they had a couple of seconds like that to go into another promo rather than just saying, we watched the two girls run out to the audience. All right, till next time, NXT. Good night, everybody. And then bam, go into the news. But instead, they go into this promo. And I don't know about you guys, and I don't know about all of you out there, but here in East New York, I saw a hand with a pen signing a contract. And it only goes up to the clothing. And I remember Eddie's clothing.
Yeah.
It goes like slightly up to his clothing, and then it cuts straight to the news. It cut the black and went straight to the news. Yeah.
I sent the clip of it.
But you sent it right.
Chat.
Yeah, you sent it right before we went on the air, though. So
right. You sent the clip, but what I'm saying is this is what happened like on TV.
On TV.
Before you even sent the clip.
Right. And that's what we were talking about, Jay. We was like, well, I guess we have to watch it on Twitter or whatever like that. But this is the second week in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Because remember last week, they had a whole situation with Eddie Thorpe getting attacked. But we didn't get a chance to see it because we had to go to the news. And now this goes to what I said to you, Jay. I'm like, is Sean thinking that we're still on USA where we can go over the 10 o'clock hour? They're not pulling that shit. The CW, Pix 11, and they're not doing it. 10 o'clock.
Or you want to hear what Eddie Thorpe said after? This is what he said. He did it to himself. He said to Ava, him getting jumped was him doing it himself in order for him to get a title shot.
What?
Yes. He faked everything. He faked that he got jumped.
He told her that?
Yes.
And she still allowed him the title match?
After the contract was closed and signed and he gave it a book, that was it. He told her, like, yeah, I faked it. I jumped myself in order to get a title shot.
He said that after he signed the contract.
Mm-hmm. And handed it to her.
So instead of going through the Iron Survivor Challenge, that is some bitch shit.
Very,
wow.
Very bitch shit.
Wow.
Because look at how he answered them earlier when Trick and Oba was in the ring with him. He was kind of stuttering. He didn't know what to say.
The fact that he was just standing there and literally Oba just turned his back at him and just was talking to Trick. I'm like,
shut up.
Why aren't you saying anything? Like, you're just standing there listening to these two guys talk.
Right.
Like, any man with any balls would have been like, well, out of here. I'm standing right here in the ring too. We're gonna make this a triple threat match. Like,
exactly.
What?
But before we end this, notice how, just like Mundo said last week and tonight, both shows ended with Eddie doing a promo and they were both cut short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That wasn't done by accident. You know,
So you
goddamn well, at another 59:59, we go off the air.
10:59.
9:59. 9:59 second.
Sheesh.
So you think Sean did that on purpose after he roughed him up 3 weeks ago?
He roughed him up and then did it twice, back to back.
Wow, Shane. So you think that Sean don't fuck with him, Ava got tricked by him. So you're telling me that Sean's going to show up next week?
Oh, we'll see something next week. That's going to explain why we saw it just today and last week. Don't mess with Shawn Michaels. Are you kidding me? Don't mess with Shawn.
All right. I
something
submit.
brewing. There's something brewing. I'm telling you.
I submit.
Steven says Roxanne will retain either Vakura or Jordan turning heel going to cause Giulia the match.
I would say Stephanie.
Yeah. Because they did go head to head for a little bit this past Saturday. They did. Yeah.
All right. So that's the leading candidate. Kalani is just too much of a goody.
No.
If she had some type of a mean streak in her, then it could be believable.
I mean, look at her boyfriend. Maybe she does.
She doesn't
maybe
seem
she's
like
turning.
learning anything from him.
Maybe she's beginning to turn. Because she was definitely trying to be ruthless tonight with whatever her stance was with the lemonade stand in the desert. I didn't get that. But, you know, I did not understand that. But she was talking about, she's basically like, fuck around and find out. And I'm going to come for you. So that was, I'm done.
Okay, cool. And ladies and gentlemen, that's our recap show. And as we always do on every show, we have our match and moment of the night. We're gonna go with Shane to lead off. I'll go second, and our Friday night SmackDown host, the CEO, will go last. Shane,
me.
hit it.
My match of the night, of course, is match number 1 with Mr. Evans versus Mr. Lee. Never ever gets tired of watching these two guys. It's like every time we see them fight, it's like we're seeing them for the first time. They complement each other so well, and we are seeing Evans grow right before our eyes. And I still got to get used to Wes and his hair, man. I miss his hair. His hair was part of his character. It's so weird. It's like watching this new superstar right in front of us.
New attire too.
My moment of the night, I have 2. The first one is the defeated look on Ethan's face, that last shot before we go to the next scene, and also the return of Shotzi. That is my match Mundo and my moment, Jay, of the night.
Nice.
My match of the night also is match number 1 featuring Wesley and Javon Evans. Part 2 was better than part 1. It was more enjoyable. We got to see the best of them, the high flying, the aerial. You know, it was awesome tonight. The crowd was into it. And I also have 2 moments of the night where my first moment of the night would be the Axiom and Frazier situation when they both split up and then came back and told each other what was up. And my other moment of the night also, the returning Shotzi Blackheart, shout out to her, you know, being out 9 months and showing that she's ready again. You know, a lot of these women in the roster that have been hurt over the past year are slowly returning. Nikita, Cora, now her. The women's division is definitely getting stronger on NXT. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my match and moment of the night.
And for me, it's going to be a clean sweep for match of the night. Match number 1, I told y'all from earlier, Wes Lee versus Javon Evans. Those are my 2 favorite characters, 2 favorite performers on NXT. I love that match. And my moment of the night will go to the in-ring promo between Trick.
We lost you.
You lost that last line.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now you can.
Repeat it again.
All right. I said my moment of the night is the in-ring promo between Oba and Trick. When Oba told Trick, like, your entire universe is because I allowed it. You know, you're only champion because I said it's okay. You know, I was okay with being North American champion for the time that I've been, but now I'm coming for you. So that was my moment of the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my match and moment of the night. Great job, NXT.
Your audacity.
Bro, that was, I think that was like one of the funniest moments of the night too. I was like, ooh.
He was definitely cooking.
Yo, he was like,
he
because
meant
I
that
allowed
shit.
it. That's it. Because I allowed it. I was like,
I
ooh.
I
was
allowed
like,
it.
okay. But that's true though. It's like, come on now. He could have been one after that title if he wanted to. We called this shit months ago, guys. Like, come on, let's not be surprised by this. We said that he, you know, like the same thing I said with Gunther. Yes, he'll drop the Intercontinental title and go after the World Championship. Same thing with Oba. He'll drop the North American title and he'll go for the NXT Championship.
Shit. Hola, Jose.
Quavo.
It's Quavo.
Really, Quavo? You remember us? You remember us?
He
What's
said,
up, Quavo?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Y'all talking about the Powerpuff Girls reunited on NXT? The Powerpuff Girls?
I'm assuming that's Shotzi, Shotzi, Gigi, and Paxley.
Quavo, bro. Quavo, just to let you know, I wrote you back on stereo. I sent you my number and my Instagram. I think I sent you my Instagram. Hit me up over there because I know you wanted to do something with us. So hit me up, and we'll make it work out.
Okay, he agrees. I can't wait to see what Buttercup, Shotzi, is going to do with Blossom, Gigi, and Bubbles. Tatum. That makes so much sense. I never thought of it that way.
Bubbles is Tatum, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Sean Spears is Mojo
right,
Jojo. They got confronted by Mojo.
Don't do that. Mojo Jojo.
Miss you, fellas.
Same here.
We miss you too, bro.
I'll follow up with y'all very soon. Thanks, fellas. Thank you,
hit
man.
me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram,
bro.
Yes, hit Mundo up. Don't forget.
And guys, do it.
Hit the button.
I have something on my nose. Is that what that means?
I didn't. I was way ahead of my nose. I'm hitting the table down right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing the PFC.
God damn it!
Toca el botón. Tócalo.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
So I'm gonna just start off by saying, whoever the hell got the ambulance or whatever going on in your background, that's just been playing.
You froze, dude.
Oh man.
Say it again, Mundo. You froze.
I said whoever had the goddamn ambulance playing, it was playing during the whole entire commercial.
No, it wasn't.
I heard it on my computer. Yeah.
Our mics is off during the commercial,
right.
But you heard it. You heard it on the stage, backstage. You hear us as the commercial goes on.
I had the computer on. I heard it on the computer, not this.
Okay. Jay?
Yeah. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now signing off on YouTube. Shout out to everybody tonight. Spotlight, Quavo, Steven, Sylvie, even Sergio Valenti, Tyler. Shout out to all of you guys out there. God bless. We appreciate y'all. And, stay tuned for us on Friday. We got SmackDown at 10:30. I love doing this show with you guys. Next week's my last one hosting, and it's going to be a blast. Thank you again, fellas, as I always say, for joining me on here. And good night and God bless to everybody out there. Shane, Mundo, close it out.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in, joining another chat board. And for those few who peeped in for 1 second, maybe next time you'll hang out a little longer with us here at the Three Bells Podcast table. See all of that underneath me? Those are our socials. You can contact us there. You can subscribe. Get yourself a t-shirt so you can say it proudly with your chest, the Three Bells Podcast. Dun, dun, dun. Don't forget you can catch us here every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday nights all at 10:30. And this Saturday we have our special presentation of Saturday night's main event at a special time, 7:45, hosted by that guy right there, Triple J. You don't want to miss it. So it's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table, reminding you to enjoy the rest of your week, make those big bags, and laugh hard and love harder, and good fight. Good night. Fellas, take us home.
Name and he appears.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. 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 Drop it. Thank you so much, Three Bells Podcast. It was a hell of a night. I had a great time with my guys, Triple J, Shane O'Mac, and all of you. Thank you so much. It was fun. And we're going to get out of here. I have nothing else to say. They said everything that needs to be said. Make sure you join us on Friday, 10:30, for Friday Night SmackDown Recap, hosted by me, your boy, Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. himself, my tag team partner, LeVon, and my guys, Triple J, Shane O'Mac. I love y'all so much. Guys, enjoy your days off. Everybody, enjoy your days until we come back to you on Friday. That's it. I'm out of here. Yeah.
Stay dry out there. The rain is coming.
As soon as you said that. Nice way to do it, Mundo. Good night, everybody.
Sexy boy. I'm not a boy toy.
Yeet.
And as always, no yeet.
He wants to do what? No one wants to hear us watching this podcast.
Good night, everybody.
See you Friday.
Buenas noches.